Capricorns, hi. So this is going to be your reading for the rest of the May and the beginning of the June. Your monthly reading for June will also be up on the channel next week. So stay tuned, subscribe and like, all right? So you'll know what's gonna happen for you, all the good news, if any, in June, all right? So let's just do your reading for the next 7 days for the rest of May. What is happening for Capricorn? Important channeled message. What do they need to know? Storyline. Couple more. Well, I see you are having everything you want in life, technically, but you don't feel like you do. So you're a little bit being grass is greener on the other side. Like, what I have is great, but I want things to be better, if you know what I mean. Which is not a bad thing, you know, because it means you are a high achiever. You want the best for you, you know. But just so you know, what you have right now is already very, very nice compared to the rest of the people around you, or the rest of the world, shall I say. Okay, you are always being spoiled by the universe, Capricorn. So my suggestion to you right off the bat for this reading is to appreciate what you do have in front of you, so then more abundance can come to you. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So I see you are interested in starting something new here. Okay. And I see a sudden realization on your end. And you want to take actions regarding to whatever this is that you want to start. So if you plan on traveling, right now you are making all the plans, okay, on your little notebook or on your little calendar to where I want to go, how much is it gonna take, how much am I gonna spend, my budget, and when do I have the time, la 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 la. So I do see you doing all the planning. Not full planning yet, but like at the beginning stage of it. Or if you want to learn a new skill, you're at the beginning stage of it. But you look very intrigued here on this new journey that you're about to hop on. And you do deeply understand that things are not going to happen on its own, because you are the action maker. You take the action, you make the decision to make your manifestation or whatever you want to happen. So on top of what I said at the beginning of this reading, I said you are like, you know, I want my life to be better, right? So you're doing that. Let's see. But I do see an indecision of something that you need to make up your mind on. For some reason here, I see your money doing very good, by the way. Very good. I also feel like you have some spare money on the side. It's almost like for Capricorns, if you have 100K in your bank account, you have the 80%. You had the 80K sitting in the bank and then spend the rest of the 20K. So now you're probably thinking, you know, I can use the 20K to learn a new skill, you know, or like improve myself, expand my horizon. I want expansion. But we will need to do some clarification regards to the indecision here. Okay. And in the future, I see you are holding back yourself regarding a situation where you want a way out. Yeah. So probably something is about to happen in your life, or something is already in your life that you want to get rid of. You are planning your exit. It's almost like you have a parachute on and you're ready to jump at any time. But the other party doesn't know. I also feel like this has to do with a person here, or a work situation, or a family situation, or a love situation, if you may, because you feel like, this is not worth my time and energy and money. So I'm just gonna reserve everything to myself, and I'm gonna leave the situation. And you have made up your mind, okay, regarding to leaving. Get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of there. So obviously, it can potentially be a situation where it is mentally uh, energy draining. Okay, so I want to see what's the indecision about first. Okay, uh, give me some information on their indecision. Well, so far it's very accurate because my myself is Capricorn too. Yeah, this is what we are going through. My sun is Capricorn. What is the indecision? Indecision? I don't really feel indecision though. What is the indecision? Ah, there is a situation. Remember what I just told you. You want to exit a situation, right? Because it drains your money and energy. And on a logical perspective, it doesn't really make sense for you to keep yourself engaged. So you're like, yeah, the situation can bring me money, but is it really worth it? It's a money issue here. So if this is a work situation, I feel like for most of you, for the rest of you, this can also be a home environment situation, all right? Something around your home, something around your stability. But mostly, I think for most of you, this is like money matters, work. So let me just give you a straight example. At your workplace, there's something that takes a lot of your time and energy. Although you do get paid for putting all that energy and time and money and shit, you are giving it some thinking, okay? You're like, yes, it does pay me well, but I'm not happy. I'm drained. It's too negative to deal with, okay? It's not beneficial to my mental health, to my well-being, to my physical and emotional well-being. That's why, after all the considerations in the future, you decide to exit, because currently you are weighing things out. You're like, is this really worth it? Like, I don't think so. And also, you are not really desperate regarding to money, because a Capricorn, if you are desperate enough, you will take whatever this is, even though it is negative. Okay, let's say you got to pay your bills, and okay, you don't give a fuck about if it's negative or not, as long as you get the money. All right, and that's the way for us. But like I said, your money is already doing very well, very well. Okay, you have spare money on the side for vacations even. So that's why you're like, I'd rather spend my energy elsewhere to make more money instead of spending my energy here to make mediocre money. It's not worth it. And if I feel happy, okay, if I feel happy, I can make twice, 3 times, 10 times the money that I currently make with this situation. Okay, so I'd rather utilize my energy smartly elsewhere. That's why you came in as a very mature, coming from a financial perspective, right? Because there is just a lot of money factors here. Because you've been through this before. You've been through similar situations before where, yes, you did get something that you wanted, but it's draining. It's draining. It's just not pleasant. It's unpleasant to deal with, and therefore it equals to not worth it. Not worth it, because you're always constantly evaluating, your effort that you put in and the things that you get out of it, right? As a Capricorn by nature. So fantastic job here, Capricorns. Fantastic job to me too. Exact situation that I'm dealing with also. um I want to see the tower here. It doesn't mean anything that's bad, okay? It's just in here. It just means a sudden realization, because I don't see anything that's bad happening over here. Tower doesn't necessarily mean, oh my god, like shit is going going south. No, not always. All right. Show me the tower. All right. Mama gotta get some new tarot cards. Got some spare money for new tarot cards, because this one is like, it's been used like very brutally. Okay. Let's see. Tower. What is this about? Complicated realization too. Okay. Okay. So you have a challenge regarding to balancing your work life and the time for yourself. Okay. That's when you come into the realization where, if I'm not well, if I'm like, let's say, staying up all night, just working, just like devoting myself to the world, taking care of all the responsibilities in the world, taking care of your company, like as a Capricorn, you probably are like a manager or a CEO or something like that. You have your own business and, like a Capricorn, all right? But the situation there, or the work there, again, this is highly a work scenario, today's reading, for most of you, like 90% of you, I would say. The work will always be there, but you have one life to live. So you are extremely focusing on the now. What am I experiencing as a being, as a person? Well, like, yes, like the purpose of life is to enlighten people, is to like do your work, like help people, whatever that you're doing in your world, in your physical world. You do have a mission, but the work will always be there. But I have one life to live, and despite of everything that's going on around me, shouldn't I like take care of myself and take care of how I feel and have fun and enjoy life and explore the world, take vacations and stuff like that? So that's when the realization came in. That's why you started a new path. You're interested in something new, and you're taking actions regarding to this thing. For example, this is traveling that can bring you happiness, bring you joy as the self-love journey. Okay, am I clear? So if I'm gonna give you another example, that would be you bust your ass for your clients. Let's say you're a realtor, you sell houses, right? You bust your ass every day, you drive clients around and you make money and shit. You make enough money. Okay, I know as a Capricorn, you love the money part. But right now, remember, I said your money is very good. That's why you also came into this realization. You have the abundance to have such a realization as a person. If you're broke, well, you gotta work on your money first. But now the situation is different. You can make a different lifestyle change, like minor change. Let's say you work 50 to 70 hours a week just for your clients. Right now, you could probably shift to arranging your clients differently, right? They're for the daytime, and the nighttime you go to the bed early, you wake up early, you put on the do not disturb until like 9 a.m. Nobody can reach you. What else? You take like 1 week off every 2 months to go on vacation, such things like that. So minor adjustment. Okay, so that's why at the beginning of reading your oral energy show as the Four of Cups. Okay, so you're trying to think like, how can I make things better for me? Okay, yeah, I see you're doing very good here. I'm just gonna do the last round of clarification. Okay, you don't even need like advice, honestly. Just wait for the June predictions reading. So subscribe and like, all right? Because I think that's what you want to know for next month. So that will be out on Tuesday next week, all right? Or Monday, like depending on my mood. So I'm also busting my ass for my clients. So this is like my third part-time leisure type of thing. I'm still doing it for you guys, you know. So yeah. Four of Cups. Yeah, so again, like I said, money, 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 reading, okay? Like everything that has to do with money, all right? Yeah, you are honing your skills. I will put it this way. You're honing your skills, you're like planning your bright future, make it brighter, all right? Well, success is for you. What can I say? Like, I got a lot of success vibes. If you think in this way, there will be more abundance coming for you because you have reached to a level where you're not constrained by the human fears of what if I don't have anymore. You're coming from a perspective where there will always be more money, but how can I live a better life? All right. So that would be a title. There will always be more money. Always be more money. But how can I make a better life for me out of it? Right? All right. That's what I have here, Capricorn. Well, you've got the best reading so far of all the 12 zodiac signs. I will see you soon next week. Bye.